my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs. This is channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. Happy 2024, everybody. I think I was here after Christmas, right? Yes. You know, after Christmas till New Year, like, it's a whole time warp situation. Like, what even just happened? And I have a super watering eye today. Just heads up. I should just have a tissue because it's just going to keep watering. Oh, okay. It's just going to keep watering. That's a fun little side effect from one of the medications I'm on is watery eyes. Okay. Welcome. I excited for all the new people that are finding me. I don't know that YouTube is doing its algorithm thing and it's pushing me out to people and all the things. So welcome if you're new. I hope you stick around, enjoy some things, all the stuff. I've got a lot of whips to show you, but little progress on each one. We have giveaway announcements. I have shirt updates and magical haul. Yeah, all the things. So, and if I can remember, at the end we'll do life updates because I haven't done MS updates in a while. For anybody new, I was diagnosed with MS. It'll be a year in a couple weeks. So, also in a couple of weeks, I think I want to say 26, 29 January is my anniversary. It's my floss anniversary. And it will be 3 years, you guys. Super excited for that. So I did save some of the giveaway stuffs. So we have giveaway stuffs for that. And yeah, okay, let's go. Let's do all the stitching first because there's a lot. If you are unfamiliar, on New Year's Eve, I was a little bit right. It is Pam from Just Keep Stitching and Kia B and Kia B is it Kia? Is it just, I only know where's Kia B. I don't know what her Flosstube channel is. It might just be Kia B Stitching too. On my Instagram, there's a whole post about the New Year's Eve 12 by 12. And what it is starting at noon, from noon to midnight, we stitch 12 projects for 12 hours, so 12 by 12. It started off, I think, as 12 starts by midnight. And I do think some people still do that. I did whips. So, in no particular order, let's dive in. The first one I pulled is Vlad's Wash Day. And I do have confirmation that this is an out-of-print chart because I just watched Garon Stitchery's Flosstube and Gary said that this is an out-of-print chart. So, Vlad's Wash Day. And I got, so an hour of stitching. And it wasn't always a whole hour because snacks, bathroom, talking, all the things happening. So I filled in the Y, the A, and yeah, that's what I got in. That's all the stitching. This poor whip is just going to get its little tiny bits of work over and over and over until it is finally done. I'm literally going to throw them over there because I want them out of my way. Oh, and then Witchy Washy, which is the sister. This one is available still from the laundry series, Witchy Washy. And I'm stitching her dress in a variegated floss instead of the black that it's called for, just because I think that this dress looks amazing. I love this dress. But yeah, I filled in more of that dress. So, I did have a question. This this week about how to use some of the variegated floss and like ideas and things. What is that? Oh, that scared me. This was lit. A little fuzzy. So you can, I mean, I think a lot of people just go to like a monochromatic pieces or borders and stuff like that. But you can take a monochromatic section of your pattern and sub in a fun variegated, and make it fun instead, because that was going to be solid black stitching. I am going to, the pattern calls for the black dress and then I think gold for these moons and stars down here. So I'm going to do black fill-in for the moons and stars. So yeah, you can take like what would be a monochromatic motif or aspect of your chart and fill that in with a fun variegated floss. Okay, what is in here? Is this Mario? I think this is Mario. This is Mario Through the Ages. And I don't have an overall piece of what this, I don't have an overall picture. I need to print one out at some point in my life. But here's the overall. That's what I stitched. And I had a hard time figuring out where he was, so there was a lot of counting involved to get to where he was. And then I ended up having to frog him. I stitched him wrong. So I frogged almost all the way back to the beginning and then put back in those little bit of stitches. So that was my hour. Hour complete. Zip that up so nothing falls out. Boop. Okay, what's next? Ooh, Wama Wink. Wama Wink is from a cartoon called Centaur World. If you have not, please do. Please Google Centaur World. There she is. But I added in a little bit more pink and then started doing some of the black outlining, which I should have done the black outlining to begin with, and then I could just fill in. But she's multiple shades of pink. It's not just one shade either. So she is slated to be worked on once a month this year, because she's a focus finish. I think she's a focus finish, or she is supposed to be worked on once a month. I don't remember. It could be both. It could be. Please don't do coke in the bathroom. Please don't. We appreciate it. Staff appreciates it. I will not be stitching all of those. So from like here down and around to about here, I think, or maybe even here. I'll stitch this and then I'll leave all the rest of that, and then I'll do the words. And my nail minders are sticking together. I have a fun needle minder on here too, just warning you. A spicy? Do we call this spicy? It's a spicy. I saw a meme or a reel that said, I hate when people say I'm mean. I'm just spicy nice. Spicy nice. That's funny to me. Okay, I filled in more red here. And I have all the fun needle minders on here. I love them. Love them. Okay. Then we have Half the Fun. Half the Fun is by Ink Circles. There it is. And another example of some monochromatic thread usage. I think it goes this way, because I think I started in this corner and I've been working this way. So this is all one thread that I'm using. This piece was designed to be a monochromatic piece. You just sub in a variegated thread and away you go. So I stitched some of like this steam in the front of the train. That's what I got in for that hour. Then we have, what do we have? Another variegated floss. I love my variegated flosses. I think it just brings a lot of fun to your piece, which could otherwise be boring, in my opinion. I mean, solid is good, but yeah, I'm using a variegated. I think that this is an almond M&M's variegated. It goes from orange to purple. Even though purple is showing up as like gray on your end, it's definitely purple. But this is Hello Pumpkin. And you can see I've done some horizontal stitching. And now I'm doing some diagonal stitching, and then I'll mix in some vertical stitching. And I'll even probably maybe stitch some in the round where it's like start in the center and then go all the spiral out. It's fun to play with the different ways to lay down the variegated floss. So I enjoy. I know I feel like it stresses out a lot of people, and maybe a lot of people are not, they just want to stitch what the designer called for. But I love subbing in the variegated floss. Okay, this one is Cloud's Factory, Grimm's Fairy Tales, and fun fact, I am doing fandom stitching, which I will talk a whole lot about here in a little bit, but I'm doing fandom stitching. It's called Fandom Stitching Central on Facebook. It is a stitching challenge group where they give you weekly, monthly, yearly challenges. It is all, the challenges are Disney based challenges, themed challenges, but then it's like, you know, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, stitch on something that has a number 7. Like, I don't know, I'm making up stuff, but like it's those kinds of prompts. So like where it's Disney themed, but stitch on something with the number 7. That is literally any sampler out there. So it doesn't have to be Disney pieces that you're working on, if that makes sense. This is Grimm's Fairy Tales. That's what I was telling you. Fun fact, if you are in fandom stitching and you are doing challenges and you have this whip, this is a SAL. This is a dedicated stitch along. So you get bonus points for stitching on a SAL. This is also, I have approval from the Evil Queen. She's the Evil Queen this year. From the Evil Queen that this counts as a Disney piece. And so if you are stitching on a Disney piece, you can use, I don't know where my tissue went. You don't have to stitch penalty points. Even if say your prompt is for the number 7, there's no numbers on, there's no numbers on this. There's only letters. So this doesn't fit the prompt. However, I can still work on a Disney piece and get full credit. This qualifies as a Disney piece. I have asked and had approval. A lot of Grimm's Fairy Tales have been turned into Disney movies. So there's Rapunzel, which is the movie Tangled. There's this one is Cinderella. The Princess and the Frog, which is it's not called The Princess and the Frog. It's Tiana, but it's not called The Princess and the Frog. It's called something else, I thought. Anyways, I think there's more. I think there's going to be more. What I'm working on right now is the Pied Piper. And I just got some of those red stitches in this section for that hour. This is a focus finish / once a month type goal this year. So that's going to be coming out frequently. Where did my tissue go? Lost it. Probably stuck to one of these whips and then I threw it. Because I do not have it. On my eyeball. Oh my gosh. I forgot. I said it on the computer. And then all of a sudden my brain is like, computer, you said it over there. Okay. Okay, next. These are focus finishes for sure. And they're 2019 whips. So they're getting the 2400 stitches in on them. I haven't talked out loud yet today. Okay, this is the Dimensions kit. It's called the Frosty Friends Ornaments. It's called, yes, Frosty Friends Ornaments. And I need to stitch 1, 5, and 6. I have 3 left. So, on number 6, on all of them, I just extended more border. And number 1, extended more border. It was easy stitching for the hour. And number 5, extended more border. So, exciting, I know, but border has to be stitched, so it's got to be done. Okay, and the last whip. Is this the last one? Hang on. Yeah, those are starts. The last whip of 2023 that was worked on, and it was worked on from, oh, it's up here, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. hour, and then continued on some more into, continued on more after midnight hit a little bit, and then, January 1st started fandom stitching. And when I went and looked at the challenges for fandom stitching, I realized that I could meet 2 weekly prompts with Death by Cross Stitch. So also, because double dipping the challenges is totally allowed when you are like doing multiple challenge systems. So I'm in fandom stitching, but I'm also doing whip go. So I can stitch my whip go stitches while I'm stitching my fandom stitches. Same time. Fine. So this is my whip go call for January. So I needed 500 stitches per my own goal. And then 2 weekly stitches, 2 weekly challenges for this week is 600 stitches, 300 a piece. So once I stitch those 600, my 500 will be met as well. Perfect. So I stitched this triangle at midnight and totally and 100%, like 1000%, nothing is right in this triangle. Like, it's so messed up, but there's going to be another triangle over here, and I'm going to just match what I did here to over there. And nobody will, you'll never know. This another example of variegated floss being subbed in and showing up beautifully. And then I stitched 300 stitches getting this in. I think maybe some of this up here too. For 1 weekly challenge complete. So I still have this in the Q-snap so that I can do the other 300, and then whip go will be done as well. And yeah. So that's Death by Cross Stitch. And then that satisfies my work on it monthly. That satisfies my whip go goal. And so then it will go away for the rest of the month after that. The extra challenge for me is to use what I want to work on throughout the month to fill the fandom stitching challenge prompts. So even though Death by Cross Stitch could probably work for all of the challenges, I still want to see progress on all the different whips, right? So I'm putting Death by Cross Stitch away, and I will make the rest of the whips work where they can. So after Death by Cross Stitch on the 1st, I started this one first. A small group of us are doing we have a friends group, and we've all decided on a stitch along for New Year, New Start. And we all decided on just one designer rather than trying to decide on one piece. We all decided on one designer, and it was hands-on design. And this is the piece I chose. I think I'm only going to do this. We'll see. There's obviously more parts to this, but as it stands right now, I feel like I'm only doing this part. So, and I don't even know that I'm going to make it into a box lid, but y'all, remember this palette, color palette, remember, okay? My color palette is all color and cotton, and here are my colors. None of the called fors. None of them. Yep, all bright, bold colors. So, and I don't even, like, I'm not even going to say exactly, like, this blue is subbed in for, like, whatever color on the chart. I'm not even saying that specifically, because when I get to an aspect of the chart, I'm like, oh, this color look good, that color look good, and then I'll just put in the colors that I want. But this is the palette that I will be working from the entire time. So, all color and cotton, and if you're interested, I can let you guys know. If you leave me a comment, I can let you know on the what exactly those colors are. But here's my start. It is this little basket right here. I know you can't really see. It's that basket right there with the spools on it. And there we go. There we are. I totally forgot to bring those patterns, Tracy. I wanted to bring the patterns. I literally commented last night that I was going to bring the patterns and show them on my Flosstube today, and I left them all the way upstairs. The Shannon Christine gingerbread houses. I want to say that it was the first December Flosstube, and 100%, if you go to that first Flosstube from December, it's got a different screenshot thingy because it looks, Christmassy. Go to that first one from December, scrub through there until I get to like the giveaway portion, and then you'll see, because I did a giveaway on those 3 charts. But I'm pretty sure it was my first episode. Sorry, Tracy, I meant to bring those. I can't really stop and start and get up out of my hidey hole situation. I'm buried in things. Okay, the second thing I started on New Year's Day, which also, if you're been here a while, you're noticing like, wait, weren't you starting 24 things on the 1st? Yes, I was. Did I? No, I did not. I didn't wake up till noon on the 1st. My body was like, no, we need sleep. You're gonna stay sleeping for a while. And then even once I got up, my brain was so sluggish. I did not have the capacity for 24 starts. Even though I have all these things kitted up, it's fine. They'll get started when they're supposed to be started throughout the year. I have my 24. It's fine. So, the other thing that I started on the 1st is my stitch along for 2024. If you're new here or you're just tuning in, listen up. I have this stitch along going for 2024. I have divided it into 12 parts, so it will be a 2024 start and finish SAF. It's around 1,000 stitches a month. A little bit over, a little bit under, depending on which month or which section it is, because I kind of have it around the motifs. And then, like, as soon as I have this all laid out, this glorious plan, and then Fandom Stitching is like, psh, hold my beer. So, one of the challenges for Fandom Stitching was 1,000 stitches in black or white floss. Well, I'm like, oh, perfect. This is mostly black. I could do this. Well, the first section is around here. The word ghosts, this hat, and then up and around the cat, this pumpkin, this motif. Yeah. So it was just, no, not even that one. It was just this. And it wasn't enough stitches. I was like 80 stitches short, something like that. So I stitched some of this motif to get my 1,000 stitches. And here is where I'm at. I'm stitching this on Picture This plus Shale 18 count. And oh, that's 310. And look at the full coverage I'm getting. Oh, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Also, I noticed that when looking at this picture, there's a little mouse rat situation on the cover, but it is not in the chart. So I'm going to wait until I add in this motif that's here. And I mean, it's clearly the same as this guy up here, just down here. I might add him in right here. So we'll see. But 1,000 stitches, just over 1,007 or something like that, stitches in. And just so for my own mind completion, I am still going to stitch in those purple flowers, the orange pumpkin. Oh, and then there's a purple band right here. So I'm going to add those. And then part 1 will be complete. And some of part 2. So that's where I'm at. And if you're interested in doing this stitch along, it's not too late to join. This is part 1 for the first month. It's easy catch up. I did this in 2 days. I know some people stitch faster, some people stitch slower. Jennifer Gorski's, who's doing the stitch along with us, had it done on January 1st by like noon. I don't even know. She had her 1,000 stitches done. So if you're interested, the hashtag is #12, so 12 gifts of Halloween Sal. And I have a Facebook Messenger group where we're kind of sharing pictures of our start and our stitching and talking about fabrics and stuff. And I hope to host like maybe monthly Zoom meetups where we can stitch this together. So or whatever. So let me know if you're doing this. That just sparked a memory in my brain. I had a message. Who did I have the message from? They don't do Instagram. And so they wanted, and they're a winner, they wanted to know how to contact me. You can contact me, Athena Spore on Facebook. And link down below is my Facebook group for Stitching Goddess Designs. If you just click that link, you'll see me on Facebook. Like I post, I'm an admin for the group, so you'll see me. Click on me, and then you can message me. Easy enough. So, because my last name is hard to spell. It's not like the spore of a flower. It's different. Okay, that's it. That is all. Oops, sorry, I just hit the box. That's all my stitching. I hope that was enough for y'all. That was a lot of stitching. So I did, on January 1st, I did 1,100 stitches. Even though I was brain dead and I didn't want to start all the things, I was able to get 300 in one, 300 in another, and 500 in another. So 1,100 stitches. And then I got another 500 last night. So super excited with the progress I'm getting. I was trying to decide if I had a kid coming down. I don't think so. Okay, I have new shirts, y'all. Super excited to announce that today, first of all, today, already up and online, are Fumble shirts. There's nothing wrong with these shirts at all. I fumbled the order. I put the wrong design on the wrong shirt, ordered the wrong color shirt, like did the wrong color vinyl, like whatever. I fumbled the order as per the customer ordered it. And so then I was left with a shirt that was made, but it didn't fulfill the order. So I have Fumble shirts. And if you're interested, I have them listed. I have them cross-posted on Instagram and Facebook. Prices vary. Styles, sizes, all the things vary. But clearly, like, these are already made shirts. So They're just as is. Not taking, like, some of them are designs that are no longer available too. So all that to say, go check out, I think there's like 9 shirts in total. There's not a whole bunch, but maybe something in your size, and you can grab it, and I'll send the invoice and I'll get it in the mail tomorrow. They're already done. They're already made. So it's not like a whole, I gotta order the shirt, make the shirt, all the things, processing. They're already done. But I do have 2 new shirts that's going to be going up today. I do have an order form that will be going live tonight. And the order form now, I have a change in how I'm doing things, because I am going to be switching to a website. Yay! I did subscribe to a Shopify. I am in the process of building the website, formatting how things work. But in the meantime, to just keep my life simpler on the processing part while I'm still building the website, which is taking a lot of brain power, I'm only going to be offering limited shirts at a time. And this may continue even after the website. I feel like I'm going to do a drop. I'm going to do a drop, and then the shirts will be for sale for, I don't know, a time. Tune in later. I feel like 2 weeks. Tonight when I do the drop, I will definitely have when this sales end. But I feel like 2 weeks is going to be the drop. So you'll have 2 weeks to order these designs, and then they're going away. And I do have 2 new designs, and I'm bringing 1 previously released design in. And so you'll only have 3 shirts to order from for this drop. Now, every drop might be different. Maybe I'll have like 5 new designs and nothing from none of the previous shirts. And then maybe I'll have all previous shirts, no new designs. I don't know. Might be 2 shirts, might be 3, 5 shirts, 6 shirts. I don't know. I think every drop is going to be different, but I think only having them up for 2 weeks at a time is going to help me, not just doing the continuous invoicing and ordering and all the things. So, yeah. Without further ado, here is one of the first shirts. One of the new shirts. The first new shirt. This was inspired by Sheila and EJ over at Sunshine Stitchers. And it says, when in doubt, add more adhesive. It was a quote from one of their recent Flosstubes, and I was like, oh my god, I have to make that into a shirt. When in doubt, add more adhesive. And then we've got glue like dripping, because yeah, when you're FFOing something and you don't know, like, is this gonna stick? Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Is that gonna fall off? Just add more adhesive, add more glue. You'll be fine. So we have that one. And in case you're wondering, this is a light blue shirt with blue vinyl is the model, but again, these are fully customizable. I know this is a lot of new information, but I told you guys I had big changes coming in 2024. So also I am adding in Bella Canvas shirts. I will still have the full Gildan line, but I'm adding in Bella Canvas. And because of that, I'm taking away a lot of the color options. There are still plenty of colors to choose from. There's still plenty of options, but I'm limiting the amount of colors just to make the order form flow a little bit better. So yeah. Then the other one I have is Floss Daily. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. I love him. This is black vinyl on a gray shirt, in case you're wondering, and it's he's so stinking cute. I can't stand it. This design was inspired by Janet from Janet Jabber. She said that she had a shirt that said Floss Daily on it, and she just wanted to she wanted a design like that, so I came up with this. I don't know if that's exactly what she had in mind, but that's what I went with. So, and then the shirt that's coming, being released again, I thought this was a perfect timing for this shirt, with it being New Year's and New Year's resolutions, and everybody's like, everybody goes out hitting the gym and stepping up their exercise after the holidays. And what do you mean cross stitching doesn't count as exercise? What do you mean? Cross stitching or CrossFit? I thought you said cross stitch. Yeah, I love this one too. So cross stitching is definitely exercise. I know because I have seen so many people get cross stitching injuries, and I'm sorry if you're getting injured, it's because you're exercising. Yeah, it counts. It counts as exercise. I don't care what you say. Lift the thread, and then like some people, Janelle, Melina, I can't even think, do thread that's like 10 miles long, and you stitch like this. It's lots of exercising. Okay, those are the shirts being dropped today. Again, like I said, check the order form, check the posting. All the details will be there. I have my group link down below. I have my Instagram link down below. Those are where the things are going to be dropped, and how you will get to the Google form and all the things to do the ordering. Adding the Bella Canvas shirts, limiting to only 3 shirts. Oh, and the bad news, yuck, I'm sorry, but I had to do it because inflation has been kicking my butt, and slowly as the year has gone on, I have been making less and less per shirt. So price increase. I'm sorry. But I tried to hold out, and it's just, I'm making less and less per shirt. I need to increase the prices because the pricing on my end is increasing. So shipping is staying the same. Shirt cost is going up. So, but it's like $3 a shirt. It's not terrible. $3 to $5, depending on what style shirt it is. Okay. Let's do the giveaways. Let's draw for these giveaways. So follow up that bad news with some good news, and to see who wins what. Let's do it. I thought this was going to be a quick episode, but then I remembered I had like 14 stitching things to show you. So, number 1 is the collectors. If you were interested in this, you said the number, you needed to put the number 1. Here's everybody that was interested. Here's the wheel. And we have Devi. Congratulations, Devi. We'll get that in the mail to you. And then number 2 is the Scary Apothecary set. The entire series is in here. And here's everybody that was interested in number 2. And we have the wheel. And we have Michelle D. Congratulations. Oh, I didn't spell your name right. My phone did something funny. Anyways, Michelle D. You know who you are. Congratulations. Okay. Number 3 is California. And let's see. We didn't have very many for California. So it's a repeating wheel. And we have Shingle Springs, Deborah. Congratulations. I will get that in the mail to you. If anybody's had address changes, also let me know. Because I feel like I have all of your addresses, but hopefully you have not moved. Texas was number 4. And number 4, we have... Perfect. Quilt Chunky. I'll get this in the mail to you. Jenny, I know she lives in Texas. That'll be perfect. Okay. Number 5 is the Monster Movie Night pattern by Lola Crow. And here's our wheel. And we have Maxime. Yay, I'm glad I didn't send you a package. Now you've got 2 things coming to you. Yay. Okay. Number 6 is the Frog Prince. Speaking of Disney pieces. And we have number 6. Lori! I could not read that backwards. I know the Flying Cross Stitcher. I know it says like Lori, the Flying Cross Stitcher on here, but Lori PE is so much easier. Lori, I will get that in the mail to you. And then we had the Snow Bees pattern from the Primitive Hair. And we have number 7. And that comes with like fabric and the finishing thing as well. Oh, sorry, Maxime. Try again. A prater? A prater. If that sounds anything like your possible username, this is you. Send me a message on Instagram at AthenaXStitches so I can get your address, and I will get that in the mail to you. Okay, last but certainly not least is number 8. And for number 8, we had the snow globes, and both of these are the Ron snow globes right there. So I'm going to spin this wheel twice. Let's see. Do we have enough people on here that haven't won? Yeah, I think we do. It's on a repeating wheel, so there's enough people. And we have Leanne Soria. Soria. Sorry. If this is you, also message me on Instagram at AthenaXStitches, and I will get that in the mail to you. And number 2, because we have 2 of these. Nope. Quilt Junkie. No! It's picking people that have already won things. Got Stitches. That will work. I will get that in the mail to you, Got Stitches. Thank you, everybody, for commenting, interacting, all the things all month long. It's been so much fun with all the giveaways. I hope everybody has enjoyed, whether you won or not. And congratulations to all of the winners. So, in that same vein, this last week I asked you, would you rather cry spiders? And with my watery eyes, I may be reconsidering my answer here. Cry spiders or sneeze snakes. Also, someone asked, why do we keep having such horrible things to choose from? Like, can we get some good things to choose from? No, you cannot. The point of Would You Rather is to horrible choices that you would never want to do. And you have to choose one. That is the point of Would You Rather. There's actually a game called Would You Rather, like you could buy in the store, and they are all horrible options. There's no good ones. So, X-Stitch, Dogs, and Tea, Would You Rather is hard because both spiders and snakes freak me out. I'll go with crying spiders because I sneeze all the time, but crying is much less frequent. Yeah, that was kind of my thought too, and then this watering eye is making me reconsider. She also suggested I switch out that linen for Ada, but I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna let's see what else. I've got a piece of linen and I keep putting off stitching it. Yeah, it's just when it doesn't spark joy and it's not easy to do, it does cause you to not pick it up as often. Enchanting Stitching Dawn. Okay, I hate spiders and snakes, so this is a very hard one. I think I would go with the snake since it's just one and not a ton of spiders. I think this is Black Dragon. As for snakes and spiders, I have a much larger fear of spiders, but I still think I'd rather deal with them than sneezing a snake. The Quilt Junkie, Jenny, why are all the Would You Rather so bleak? Let's start the year with a blissful Would You Rather. No. Gotta go with the spiders. I control my emotions using my needles. Stabbing fabric with the emotion has passed, so I don't think I would see those spiders too often. And then, let's see, Got Stitches said spiders. Not a fan of either, though. Devi, Devi asked, about the tiny bottle, patterns. And, I just was looking for my phone, you guys. Seriously? I cannot. The tiny bottle patterns, no. Let's see here. We've got mini bottles. This one. The designer is Irina something I can't say. They were from Etsy. I know that, and I got them. I've had these in my stash probably since 2019. I don't know. There we go. I don't know the name of the store that I got these from. I don't know if this is still a store or not, but that is her name. I can maybe look into it and see if I can't do some digging and some investigating and see if I can, if they're still available. I'm not sure though. No. Do what I want, phone. Okay. Turn my brightness back up so I can read. Hang on. I'm trying to find. Okay. Kathy Offman. Oh, that oatmeal fabric that I was, that I'm using for the pirate one. She said they called that fiddler's cloth, which I've heard of it referred to that as well. It starts out crunchy, ends up super soft and flexible. I don't know if this one does. Would you rather, since I can't be an orphan, although I really don't want to choose either, I would have to choose the snake coming out of my nose because I sneeze much less often than I cry. Shingle Springs, snakes or spiders? Geez, really dislike both, but I'd rather sneeze snakes. Happy birthday, happy New Year. Sue Gonzalez, I cannot stand spiders. I have a permanent dimple scar from being bitten by one, so I prefer a snake. But that is also bad news from a medical standpoint. Agree. Michelle D said, definitely spiders when I cry because snakes freak me out so much. Lynette said, I cry at the drop of a hat, so I'm going to have to go with the snake. Allison B. Let's try this again. If you guys watched the last Flosstube, she told me that her name sounded like bouncing, and I'm like trying to put the letters of her last name into a bouncing type, make it sound like the word bouncing. That was not happening. But what she meant was that her name sounds like something bouncing, like boing. And so I think it's Burgoyne? Allison Burgoyne? Let me know, Allison, if I got this right this time. So let's see. Snakes, hands down snakes. I love them, as you can see by my profile picture. Not a fan of spiders, though. Rolanda, I think, I don't know, I feel like Rolanda is a little bit more, I don't know. I feel like it's spelled the same. Rolanda. So, it's Rolanda. Sorry for saying that wrong. And thank you for correcting me so that I could say it right in the future, because I really don't like saying people's names wrong. Like, we all have the verbal capacity to speak, so we should be able to say the names right. Anyways, and Rolanda is the one that doesn't do Instagram. So yes, message me on Facebook. And then, did you tell me anything about snakes? No, nothing about snakes. Sorry, it was just that. That's why I screenshot you, so you can message me on Facebook for sure. Janelle said she does use only one strand of sulky for black and white, and she believes it equals about 1.5 to 2 strands of DMC. She says, I'd prefer the snake because it's only one, and as my son says, it's just like a long snot. It's green and slimy. I cry for many emotions, so that may be way too many spiders. I love that your son has an input on your would you rather. I love that so much. Loves to read. I'm a Slytherin. Woo woo, Slytherins. So that snake is a magical creature that enhances my spell casting. Plus, I have arachnophobia, so I would die of fright if I cried spiders. Zan, crazy band lady Stitches, just said no snakes. ... Critter Stitcher. This one got me. I laughed so hard. I would rather sneeze snakes. I don't mind snakes, but I'm not a big fan of spiders. Critters? I feel like you're a critter stitcher. You don't like spiders? A spider is a critter, is it not? I don't know. Terry said, I will cry spiders. I'm terrified of snakes. And that was it. Okay. This week's Would You Rather is going to be, we're back onto Harry Potter. So, let's see. I have multiple choices, so. Okay, this one isn't horrible. This one is actually good. This is a good one. I will give you one good one, okay? Jenny, you've asked. I will provide. Would you rather have an invisibility cloak or a time turner? And what would you do with it if you had it? So which one do you want to have? The invisibility cloak or the time turner? What would you use it for? If that's your choice. Whatever your choice is. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Just so you know, I think this last week was just entirely too much. And I was not feeling it. And I could not. I did read everybody's comment clearly. And I just didn't have the time to go and answer everybody's comments. So thank you everybody for commenting and playing along on the Would You Rathers and the giveaways and all the things. So much. Thank you so much. Yeah. I just didn't get a chance to comment to everybody. I'm sorry. Let's see. What else do I have to talk about? I did this. Oh, we have the last of Ymir's floss. Speaking of variegated floss, we have the last of Ymir's floss from the Advent to do. So let's do day 28. Day 28 is Nutcracker. Oh, that's so good. Blue and red. Day 29 is chocolate mint. Yeah, I can see that being like, that just looks like mint chocolate ice cream. And then we have day 30. Oops, I gave you, oh no, that was right. I did it in the right order. Oh, bright yellow. Bartlett. Mwah. Bartlett. Bright yellow. And our day 31 was a giant Hank. It's called Golden Rush. And it's all the colors. So this is kind of why I've been talking about the variegated floss all along. She's so pretty. Borders, subbing her in on solid parts of your stitching, subbing her in on monochromatic pieces. I feel like this would look good on some chalkboard fabric, if not black fabric. Dark gray fabric. Yeah. I mean, where? Let me show you just the fabric part. Meh. Her on here? I can see that. Oh, it's so good. When there's this much variegation, it brings in a new, like, it brings in new color with every stitch. And it's just so much fun to see it come to life as you're stitching with it. I know everybody has their own preferences on whether they like the variegated or not, but oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, what else do we have to do? I think the only other thing that we have to do is, I got haul. So this is the last Lit Joy box ever. It's the Welcome Home box and or Take Me Home box. this box was supposed to be here like since the summer. It has been delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. And I still think that they ended up shipping it without some of the items. I have not opened it yet. This is an unboxing. So here we go. I do know that I ordered all of the remaining keys that I had missing. So this looks like it's going to be a blanket right on top. Let's see if I can't set that there. There we go. Sorry, my nose is all of a sudden running. I don't want to get up and blow my nose. I don't want to get up and... all the things are happening. Yeah, this feels like a blanket. Oh, so soft. Let's see what this artwork is. What do we have here? Oh, is this? Oh my gosh. It's got a whole bunch of letters and different artwork. I feel like, is this a Luna thing? Did Luna make this? All the different artworks on here is so good. I would need to look at the spoiler card to see maybe what this is referencing. I'm going to put the keys to the side and we'll do the keys last. So I did order 3 keys. Oh. Okay. I have 2 boxes that say the same thing on them for some reason. It says Groundskeeper Hut Mug. And I have 2 boxes that look the same. So let's open this one first. Oh, that's got a thingy. Okay. Cute. It has a little tiny handle. That's cute. It's more of I mean, it's large, but it's also shallow. I could see it being almost, no, it's too small to be a soup one. But something along those lines, I guess. And then I have another box that looks kind of the same. Is this going to be the top? Is this going to be like a topper that sits on top of that mug? Oh, yep, it is. It is. So you can put a lid on top of your mug. Interesting. I don't know that I've ever put a lid on top of my mug before, but here's the lid. So, gosh, I'm gonna have a giant mess. Here it is. That's cute. That's gonna be on display. I don't know that I'm gonna use it, but that's cute display item. Okay. What's next? Yeah, there's not very many items in this box. There's the blanket and the mug so far. And we're almost done. I think there's 2 items left. Okay, we've got this box. Super cool, shiny blue. And we've got a crystal ball. Oh, okay. It is one of those that turns on. So it will turn on if I take the tab out. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's hands, and it says wands up. You're getting it backwards. I don't know. It says wands up down there. And then it has, is that a phoenix? It's a phoenix flying above. Wands up for Dumbledore. And the actor that played Dumbledore just recently passed. That's, oh. Let's see if I can't put this in here the right way. And see. Oh, nothing is working for me. You got a really bad reflection that way too. That is really pretty though. That is really pretty. Okay, we have a metal like bookmark thing. It says take me home. And then it has this, so this would be like the part between the pages and this would hang out of the side. of the book. I don't want to take that out of the plastic. You have the artwork for Take Me Home. And this is the last box. Not very many items. Oh, it's a cracker. It's a Christmas cracker. I don't know that I want to actually open it though, because they do pop. And there is a popper thingy on there. I kind of want to just save it. I can't open it this way a little bit. What's going to be in here? Oh, I can't tell. I kind of just want to save this. I don't want to open it. Can I untie you? I don't want to actually pop it. I know, I feel like y'all are just yelling at me to pop it. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Ready? No, it doesn't pop either. What the heck? It's not popping. There we go. It popped. Okay. The item inside. Good Lord. What do you call the entrance to a magical gym? A dumbbell door. It had a joke, it had a sticker, it has a Ron sweater keychain, and I think this is a paper crown. Yeah, it's a paper crown. It has a paper crown. Meh. There we go. There's the Christmas cracker. Okay. I want to read about the blanket. Let's see. Metal bookmark, the groundskeeper mug, the Christmas cracker, magical patchwork blanket. Wow, we're all a little emotional as we say our final goodbyes to the magical crate. LitJoy wants us to find comfort in the warmth and nostalgia of this magical patchwork blanket. Wrap yourself in love and memories of your favorite witches and wizards with this cozy blanket that feels handmade with love by our favorite red-haired mom, and remember all of your favorite moments. And then we have our art print and the Wands Up crystal ball and the keys. So I have 3 keys. And then there's just like a kind of a goodbye note on the back. So I have 3 keys here. I gotta take this off. I have 3 keys here, but one of them somehow I missed. I don't understand how I missed it, but I didn't have it yet. And yeah, this is the one because it is leaking. And they did send an email saying that it would be leaking possibly, but it is the butterbeer. It's butterbeer, and you can see it is kind of spilled out a little bit. So I'm going to leave that out, and then I'm going to clean it up and deal with it. But it is definitely from the 3 broomsticks. So there's another part of the key. And here's this part of the key. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Come out. Here's this part of the key. I don't know why this is all of a sudden looking familiar to me, but I know I don't have this. I better not. And then, I don't know why I showed that to you. Okay, there's one of the keys. Another key. They come in these cool little boxes. I'm gonna have a huge mess. I cannot. Is Madame Milken's fine robes. So you've got the dress mannequin there, the dress form, the sign, another part of the sign, and then let's see. Usually some part of this is, yeah, fine robes, emergency robe repair kit. Oh my god, you guys. It opens up and it's got stork scissors, a threader. It's got freaking DMC floss. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's got counting pins, safety pins, needles. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, tired of mending your own robes? Ask about our self-repairing and self-ironing robes today. That's on the back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, I can't get these out. Just saved my life. They're so stuck in here. Okay. There's the other part and it kind of hangs. Okay. I'm not getting out. Well, I guess I am getting it out. That's the actual key. I love that. It's on a little stand. Okay. Last key is, I don't even know what the keys are anymore. What are we? Divination? Yes, we're divination. This is moving in there. You've got the cup with the grim in it. You've got the fortune-telling hand with the tarot card in it. Is this the all-seeing eye? Oh no, it's just a black gem. There's the key part. And then this part is definitely moving. And what does it say? It says broaden your mind and look beyond. Are you in the beyond? I think you are. And last but certainly not least, this little teacup. And it does have tea leaves in there for the grip. There he is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love every part of this. I love the keys so much. I'm sad to see the keys go. But I think that I have them all. So, okay. That was all my magical haul. That was everything. I did purchase this book. You guys, I have flipped through these and these jokes are just horrible. They're so bad. So bad that I have to share them with you. What's the most charming thing not found in Charms class? Gilderoy Lockhart. Okay, they're bad. You're gonna hear one every episode though. I don't even care. So I think that I have covered it all. I think I have said it all. If I'm missing anything, I'm telling. I am missing something. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I remembered at the last second. I hope you're still here. If anybody is still here, I do have a giveaway this week. We have the Gryffindor Floss of the Month. The Floss of the Month is Gryffindor. I knew you all knew this was coming. I've already done the other 3 houses, and here is the colors for Gryffindor. I don't actually have them in my possession. Stacy went out of town for holidays, spend time with family, and they'll be coming to me soon though. No worries at all. There's the colors. Hopefully these people are still here. I hope you guys are still here. If I'm gonna call this episode like stay till the end or something. If you're still here and you're interested in winning a set of this floss, even if you already have a subscription, even if you're already doing an auto subscription or whatever, and you can still win, because when you win, Stacy will reimburse you, or she'll we'll work it out. You can still win though. So please enter, even if you have a subscription. Stacy is Thread the Needle Stitchery, and her shop is linked down below. She has partnered with me to bring you all these amazing floss packs. There's no special dyes involved at all. These are just regular colors from the Classic Colorworks Gentle Arts lines. I'm picking colors and that speak towards the theme. So this is the last of the houses. So next month is a brand new colorway I'm excited to bring to you guys. It'll be for February. It's going to be so much fun. But if you are interested in winning the Gryffindor floss, say the word Gryffindor. I will get you entered in to a drawing next week. Stacy will send that directly to whoever wins. Also, everybody who has a subscription, invoices are going out today. Everybody that doesn't have a subscription, and if you want those floss, go to Thread the Needle Stitchery and you can go buy it. Use the code Goddess10, you get 10% off. Anybody who has a subscription already automatically gets 10% off, so there you go. I'm so glad I remembered that at the last second. I would have had to like start recording again and fit that in because that had to be said today. Okay, I think I've said it all now. 100%. I need to take notes better next time. I didn't take notes this week. That was my problem. Okay, with that, I hope you all have a magical stitchy week. And for now, mischief managed. Bye.